right now, do you hear that sound? That's a bunch of YouTuber babies asking their mother for some little extra allowance money so they can get a new camera. Guess which camera they're not getting? Any of these stupid Blackmagic ones. Let's talk about it. Why?
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Now, before the filmmaker Nazis come at me in the comment section saying, Blackmagic's not for YouTubers, bro, it's for filmmakers. The only thing you've ever filmed in your life is your mother's backyard and whatever she bought for you out there. You've done nothing. You've followed your girlfriend around outside, maybe a block or two from your home, your mother's home, and she looked back at you thinking, I'm gonna leave him, but I do need this footage, please, for my portfolio. You're a loser. So let me just say, I'm very aware that Blackmagic cameras are usually used by people who want to make films, music videos, expensive stuff. It's not for us, little scrub YouTubers, I get it, but they said we could use it in their marketing material. Oh, look, this is for content creators and YouTubers. We glued the screen to the side so you could never move it or see it. Do you mind? Do you mind that? Before we get to the specs that hurt me the most, I witnessed a meeting between the Blackmagic executives and they thought it would never leak, but it has. It has. All right, fellas, we already know we have the most cinematic image. All the little Sony fanboys have switched over because they're sick of green faces staring them back in the mirror. What kind of features should we use to steal the rest of the audience? Nikon users, Canon. Boss, it's simple. We got this victory in the bag. We take our Blackmagic 6K camera, add a little flippy screen, then the YouTube scrubs can see themselves and be like tweaking the manual focus, looking at their dumb monkey faces in the screen, and then they can film and make real movies. I hear you, Johnson. Our 6K camera, that's the one flaw. It only flips up in the back. I didn't even think of it. YouTubers need to see themselves. They're egotistical. Okay, let's put the screen in the correct place on the side of the camera. Like a modern day camcorder, you genius. Oh man, right to the side, then it flips out, up and down, any which way. This is gonna sell like hot frickin' cake. Frickin' hot cake. I never said it was gonna flip around and move in all kinds of crazy directions. What? Just let's put it on the side of the camera. And then you're making your video. It's like, am I in the frame? And then you can see. What do you mean? Like on the side of the camera? You can't see yourself. If you go to see the screen, you're no longer in your own shot. It has to flip out. So, boss, come on, you have this. No, I don't have it, Johnson. Have you seen the prices of hinges? Go look. I'll wait. My life is ruptured, just like my appendix. We can't afford a hinge. You want to put a hinge on this camera so the screen can do whatever you want? You greedy piece of shit. I'm just saying it opens up a whole new market for us, the YouTubers. They need to see themselves. That's all we're missing. Every single camera we've ever released has had the wrong screen. It's either stuck in place or it tilts up the wrong way, and now you're gluing it to the side. No. You flip the fucking thing off. Flip up. But I'm looking on YouTube right now. Look, finally real. Oh, Blackmagic chain box camera. Oh my God. Everyone's excited. All the YouTube scrubs are saying, this is great. We've done no wrong. Look, game changer. Right there. We changed the game. We won. It's over. YouTubers don't tell the truth, though. So I'm going to be blunt here. I've been waiting for a Blackmagic release. My favorite look of any camera to date. Blackmagic OG. I doubt they'll ever improve it. It was a Fairchild sensor. And are they even making sensors anymore? What? Once you make the best sensor ever made, you continue and you keep selling them, and then you grow your business, and then your child doesn't starve in the streets. Why don't they keep on going? I don't know, but Blackmagic's amazing. I've been waiting for something that's targeted to YouTubers with a little flippy screen, optional autofocus, I don't know, autofocus or IBIS, one of those. Just make handheld some fun. Because most nice prime lenses are not stabilized, so IBIS, take the edge off, and if not, okay. Whatever, I'll manually focus. Just, I need to see myself so I can... You can't, if you don't have a flippy screen, you gotta rig it out with an external monitor and then a battery for that. Oh no, I gotta charge 2 batteries now, and all these plates and cages, and that's not a YouTuber's life anymore, that's a filmmaker. So once again, we find ourselves in this position where Blackmagic is upping the game, changing 12K frickin' 120p or something. It's like, holy shit, for 25,000 Canadian dollars, all right, not bad. Can't see myself. Oh, you can actually see yourself. They gave us the flippy screen in the $25,000 Canadian one with 12K 120, 8K, 144, and 180 if you go wide, and 224 if you go wide. Ignore the last wide comment. 8K 224 frames per second. Not bad. So it must do 4K what? Nothing? Why? HD what? Is it even listed on the site? No. How come it's not doing HD 12,000 frames per second? You can do 8K 140 raw. Oh, we can also do HD 120. Obviously, I shouldn't cry about not wanting to buy a $25,000 camera to film my living room. I get it. Or do slow motion wig things where I throw various fruits into the air. I get I'm not the target audience, but the Pyxis camera, frickin' Pyxis, you're topping out at 13 stops of dynamic range. My A7S III does 15. What's your problem? You're also full frame. And for... What's this large format talk? It's full frame. Why are you calling it large format? What am I missing here? I'm looking through the site. The site is 36 by 24. I'm like, what's my A7S III? That's full frame. 36 by 24 is... Why are you calling it a large format? It's larger than Micro Four Once. That doesn't make it large. You're pulling a Fuji. We're medium format. What's the real size of medium format? What? It's different. It's a different type of thing. Larger, kind of bigger format. Micro, tiny, one piece. What I don't get on this somewhat affordable camera, we have a box style with an LCD screen glued to the innards with super dollar store glue. It'll never come off or tilt in any direction you want unless you film some other guy in your room. If you have a friend that's better than you at the YouTube talking stuff and you film him, then you could see it. We're maxing out at HD 120. I'm not even mad at that. It's a terrible spec. What I'm mad at is the fact you put an exclamation point after that sentence. 180p at 120 frames per second. You know what else can do that spec? Any camera after 1912. I saw the guy who invented his name was Jack Willingwood. And he said, you know what, we could probably slow this down a bit. You know, HD 120 frames per second, does anybody want that? The cloud erupted. They were like, yeah. In 1912, we were excited about that. Now, we're not even close to excited. We're complaining that we only have HD 240. And we're wanting more than that. And we're getting less than it. We're getting half. When did inflation kick in for frame rates? What the hell is happening? Why am I losing? I understand I buy strawberries. Holy shit, I just lost way more money than I used to. But frame rates? Those are free. They're pixels. Technology. They're not even real. It's like Bitcoin. What even is that? It's not a thing. My computer is mining something. It's worthless. Who cares about your data things that Bitcoin... I'm gathering little fucking... What the hell even is that? It's nothing. So, like, I hate you. To make matters even worse, that's a Super 16 crop. That's what my Blackmagic OG is. It's a 3 times crop. So you just lost 300% of your life. To what? Inflation. Why is Blackmagic allergic to us just asking for usability, run and gun type stuff where you don't have to rig out a giant thing with cages and monitors and batteries and super batteries on the back. Something that runs on its own. You're like a starting filmmaker would do something like that. Wouldn't that be the beginner filmmaker? But he gets super slow-mo somehow. Our industry moves so slowly forward that it pains me every day to try to come up with a video to make in this camera industry. When's the last camera we got? What's the last thing that was like, we got something new? It was the Pocket 3. I'm out of ideas for that freaking camera. We've already done it. We've explored it. We've compared it. We need more. Keep the show rolling here. Blackmagic, you're not gonna appease me for content. What do you appease? Women that you look at from the side only? NAB was supposed to be the place for us, the videographers. We get new toys and stuff, and here's what we're coming for video. And it's again the same story over and over again. The disappointment from Blackmagic, not realizing that a YouTuber can shoot with their camera, and you should target one for us, even if it's a cheap version. You say it in the marketing material, YouTubers, you can make with this. We can't. If I just bought your camera and a lens, put it down, how am I going to focus on myself? Bending around? Freaking snake. I'm going to put the screen to the side. Can't see it. Still can't see it. Now I can see it, but I'm not in the shot. Do you see the problem with the side screen? We could do flip up, flip to the side. Even if you flipped it down, I'd find a way around it. But you've done none. So Blackmagic, you suck. Nice image. I'm sure it's great. 12K 120. I'll take it. Little wildlife on that. Those things are huge. But the little box one could have been cool. With the little flippy screen. Wow. Thanks for nothing. So I'm not going to thank you again. But thank you for watching and thumbing up the video and subscribing for more videos. And I'll see you in the next video.